Alright, g'day guys. So at the moment, we're about to start watching a video that I explain a couple of different things with audio. Now, this is a technique that I previously have seen on f-stoppers, and they did a really great job. So this is more or less, a recreation of what they've done. Again, DSLR video is excellent. They are doing a great job with the quality and that whole cinematic look because of the lenses, but the audio really is lacking. This is mainly because you don't have access to an XLR input. That's why some of the other video camcorders have really great audios, because they've usually got better microphones. DSLRs just aren't at that stage yet. You can use separate links, but this is a quick and cheap alternative way using the most common device in the world, which is currently the iPhone. So what we'll do is we'll go into this video and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and then we'll jump back into Final Cut Pro and we'll put it together from there. Alright, see you guys really shortly. Bye. Alright, g'day guys, how you doing? You're probably wondering why I'm waving an iPhone around. Firstly, let's say I'm probably 15 meters away from my camera at the moment. I'm shooting with an 85mm lens, and that's on a Nikon D7000, so that's a crop sensor, so that 85 goes to 1.5 times crop. What I'm going to go over today is a quick tutorial on audio. Now, DSLR cameras are excellent with video at the moment. They've got really nice quality. It's got that whole cinematic feel to it with the shallow depth of field look. But one thing they really lack is audio. Now, reason for that is that most of them, they've only got a 3.5mm jack that you can plug in. So unless you're getting some sort of a juice linked, adapter or bank so you can record audio separately, most of the audio these days that I'm seeing coming in is directly off the camera. So it's not all that good, but what you can do is a really cheap alternative. This is a trick that I learned off f-stoppers. I've had a lot of people come in ask about video and audio together, so I want to try and replicate. Firstly, all props goes to them. This is where I learn it. We're in the world of teaching, so I'm just going to basically go through the same style that they went, because it helped me a lot as well. So all I've got today is an iPhone. I'm using an application called iTalk, which is through Tiffin. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and as you can hear now, I've got clean, crystal clear audio. Now let's go back to the camera audio. There we go. Can you guys even hear me? I'm talking fairly loud. 15 meters away the camera, not all that great. Back to the normal audio. Sounds much better, doesn't it? As I said, this is really a simple technique. All we need to do is, what we're doing is recording both files, one audio track on the phone that we're going to export later, and also the audio file from the digital camera. All we need to do is sync those up. It's not really difficult. It takes a couple of goes to get it right. It's just going to come down to learning to use your video program, but it's gonna really help you. So what we'll do now is we'll jump across into Final Cut Pro, and I'm going to show you guys how to work that, and then we'll go from there. As I said, this is a tutorial that was previously shown on f-stoppers. This is a repeat, so don't complain about that. I understand, but as I said, there's an old saying which is video is two-thirds audio. So if you've got great video, really high definition, 16:9, most of you guys don't even know what that means, but if you've got really bad audio, it's going to make your video look crap. So anyway, let's jump into Final Cut Pro and I'll show you exactly how I put it together, and we'll see the difference it's going to make. Anyway, cheers guys, really quick tutorial, hope you enjoyed it. See ya. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to run over a quick way to access the audio and put that into the timeline, because all we're going to do now is sync everything up. So we've got the two separate tracks, we've got the visual track and we've also got the audible track. The best way to do this is two ways. We've got the Griffin iTalk sync application where we can access the files straight off the phone, or I use a specific way which is through phone view. Basically all I do is I go to the applications, and then I can head down to iTalk. And what I've got in here is I've got documents, and then I've got D7000. So I've named this specifically in the application. So I can just copy that over, and I'll head straight to the folder that I've got predetermined. And we can copy this straight across. So basically what I've got now is I've got this PowerMov and I've got this A file, and what we can do is sync these up together. So we'll jump across into Final Cut Pro. I'll bring both of these in. And as you guys will see, it's really not that difficult. Alright, cool. So actually in Final Cut Pro, the best way to do this is always add the visual file first, because it's going to ask you to set the sequence settings, and that's usually what you're going to want basically what you're going to need to do. Cool. Alright, so we can see that's the visual file, and I'm also going to head over and drag the audio file across as well. They're not the same length because these are recorded at different variations, but what we'll do is we'll head in and start editing everything now. In Final Cut Pro, what I need to do is also activate keyframe overlays and audio waveforms. What that's going to do is allow me to see where my peaks are in the audio. So we can see separate spikes here at the start, and what I'll do is I'll head through and I'll start chopping this up. So we can go to the start of this clip here, which is me talking. I'll just cut through. Alright, cool. So I can clip it here, cut it down, so that's now shortened. Then I've also got the audio file here. Again, this is an A format, so in Final Cut Pro, A format stands for Audio Information Format File, and you don't actually need to render this. Now what I'm going to do is, on the audio format, I did a clap right at the start. Actually, I'll do it on the visual format so you can see what I'm talking about. So right here, you can see I'll zoom right in, I've got a clap. So all I'm doing is I'm just setting, that's what a clapper board previously was when they were shooting film. They still use it a lot in digital when they're doing separate audio. So I'm going to cut right on this clap. I use a B for the blade tool, trim that down, and now what I need to do is add a marker right there. So I can select the clip and press M, and now what I can do is I'm going to bring this audio file across to the end, and I'm going to find the exact same clap. So keep in mind this audio was recorded exactly the same. So right there. So that little peak right there is the audio. I'm going to hit select the clip. Sorry, what I did was I pulled the audio down there. So select the clip and hit M. What that's going to do is set a marker. I can even hit the A tool and bring this down, and what you'll notice is Final Cut Pro, as well as Avid and Premiere Pro and all editing applications, with the marker tools, they'll usually snap to each other. So we can bring this audio clip up here, hit the blade tool, split this in half. Just going to save this quickly. And what I've got now is I've got audio that should be perfectly synced.
Alright, g'day guys, how you doing? You're probably wondering...
Alright, cool. So what you can see now is I've got, okay, this bottom file here is the A format. This has been recorded from the iPhone. This is going to be the clean audio. Now what I can do is I'm just going to mute this top audio because that's coming from the DSLR, and I don't actually want to do that. So what I can do now is play, and you'll hear the difference. Cool, and that's pretty much everything I need to do. Now what I'm going to do is we'll jump into this actual video now that you've seen it's been put together. Oh, sorry, you would have watched this previously. So this is everything that's been put together, as well as there's the cut that I would do in the middle that you'll hear the separate audio. So what I'll do quickly is that I'll just find that section.
I'm using an application called iTalk, which is... There we go. Can you guys even hear me? I've got clean, crystal clear audio. Today is an iPhone. I'm using that.
Sorry guys, I'm just finding this.
And as you can hear now, I've got clean... Now let's go back to the camera audio. Crystal clear audio. Now let's go. It cost you anything. And as you can hear now, I've got clean, crystal clear audio. Now let's go back to the camera audio.
So here we are. I'm going to split this file. So that took me a second to find. I'm going to split this audio file from here.
There we go. Can you guys even hear me? I'm talking fairly loud. 15 meters away the camera. Not all that great.
Now I'm going to cut this audio, and what I'm going to do is in between that section, I'm going to set 2 markers on the audio file for the DSLR. So marker there and marker there, and I'm going to unmute this, delete, split these 2 sections up. I'll delete this section, and I'm going to delete the clean audio, and you'll hear the difference it makes.
To the camera audio. There we go. You guys even hear me? I'm talking fairly loud, 15 meters away the camera.
Cool, so that was that section. As you can see, that's a really big difference between the two. Again, as I said guys, this is just a really quick tutorial. This previously was an f-stoppers post, so if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll help you out from there. We'll jump back to it. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye.